Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
On the court for the Bucks, we got the chosen one. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Victor Oladipo is out there with Smith. And it's Okogie in at the 4. And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thank you, Kevin. Getting closer to the trade deadline, the Milwaukee Bucks have not hesitated on taking action. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his three-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. Here's the chosen one, following the score by Obi Toppin. Oladipo for 3, and the 3-ball is good. Oladipo's got 6 points.
Boy, this is the kind of player Victor Oladipo is. Confident, under control, ready to fire on the catch.
Now, here's Walker. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. The Bucks trail, stolen by Ball. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Wiseman comes in for Toppin. And Halliburton subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. George comes in for Victor Oladipo.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the 2nd quarter of play. Outside for George. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
The mid-range, no problem for PG. He's really improved as a shooter.
Now, here is Russell. He's covered closely. As to Wiseman. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Halliburton with it. Just 4 to shoot. From the arc. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Russell. The chosen one passes to Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Halliburton. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 7 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
George with the screen on Russell. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And George with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Walker finds Nesmith. Launches it. You can't get that one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Milwaukee on top, up by 1. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
I think PG-13 is going to be an outstanding addition. There isn't a team in the league that wouldn't be better off with this kind of two-way talent. High praise to the front office for getting the deal done and bringing a veteran superstar to their franchise.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
James Wiseman's out there with Toppin. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Shepard, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward. That's the Pacers' 5. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from the chosen one. Nice move. And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Portis the screen. Driving in. The chosen one gets the basket.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
You gotta love this guy's confidence. Mathurin wasting no time firing away.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And here's Giannis from outside. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a one-point game. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And here is Toppin. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And it's Mathurin missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Got that one up quick. George has got 9.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. George against Mathurin. Halliburton on the wing. Down low. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. And you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50-40-90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Not loose. Antetokounmpo with the steal. The chosen one passes to Portis. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Got a piece of it. Milwaukee's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Halliburton. The chosen one's shot is off. Mathurin against George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential.
So it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said, we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Fleming. Malcolm Brogdon out there with the chosen one. And there's Jackson. And it's Okogie in at the power forward. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Here's the chosen one. Takes it inside. Now Russell. Outside ball. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Neesmith. 6 to shoot. Outside Russell from deep. Rebound by Okogie. Okogie's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Ball. Into the lane. The chosen one gets the basket. The chosen one's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Brogdon against Russell. Here's Popovich. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's the chosen one. Pass to Okogie. Jackson in the corner. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8. Russell inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. And Russell gets it to go.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Fleming. Antetokounmpo comes in for Josh Okogie. George is checked in for Jackson. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Brogdon.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Throws it up high and finished off by Wiseman.
And capable of delivering when his name is called. Wiseman enjoys getting the chance to come through in the clutch, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Bucks. On the wing, Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Halliburton. The chosen one passes to Antetokounmpo. Toppin with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Pass to Halliburton. Shot from 12. Buries the jump shot. And now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
The chosen one passes to Portis. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Looking for Wiseman. He gets it there. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's the chosen one. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Halliburton with it. Yes!
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. They need this.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Halliburton outside. From the line, it's off. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. For the win. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. We've got Shepard. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Wiseman in at the center position.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Now, here's Halliburton. It's good from Shepard on the assist by Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 1. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Pass to the chosen one. To the paint. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now Shepard. Tapping a screen on Oladipo. On the clock. And it's Shepard missing. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Giannis a screen on Halliburton. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
Halliburton for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. The chosen one passes to Oladipo. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Giannis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance out for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton kicks to Toppin. No good from outside. Bucks have gone a perfect 4 for 4 on their field goal attempts in overtime. Here's the chosen one. Going inside. The rebound by Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. To the right side. Shepard. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Jordan. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Here's the chosen one. Giannis outside. Pass to George. And it's off from three-point range.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a three if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah,
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. They don't even know what's coming for them.
When you bring reports of top scorers, can you factor that in? We can, but how would you like that done? Try not to favor and also we more time watching forward and it was great.
40-point game out of Nevada yesterday.
Sure did, and I'm thinking about raising our total race this year. It's just one game, isn't it? I've been going it when they're winning. Yeah, but I always talk a lot.